Hello. Our clock was trying to escape. What's up tonight, everyone? Welcome. How is everyone tonight? Oh man, so we're playing some Modern tonight. What in God's name is this deck? I called it Esper Flash. I don't know what the right name is. It's kind of like Esper mid-rangey shenanigans main deck Relic of Progenitus, which is why I kind of wanted to play the deck. Honestly, I really think Relic of Progenitus is pretty absurd in the main deck in Modern right now. And we get synergies with Wasteland Stranglers, so we can actually have an excuse to play our relics. Plus we have like Vencers and Restoration Angels and Wall of Omens, and I don't even know what exactly this deck is. I mean, it's like kinda control-y, but it's not really control-y in the sense where you're just like, draw, go. You're more tempo-y, I would say, than really being a control deck. We're not playing Snapcasters, not playing Cryptics, not playing hard counters other than a couple of counter squalls. So it's more like a tempo, disrupt you, do some attacking type of deck. So I think it's going to be interesting. I'm excited to try this out. I wanted to play something that was kind of like interactive and fun, and I think this is going to be fun. It is definitely a fair deck. We don't have any broken combos, but we're playing some good, clean, fair magic. So we'll see. The highlights are great, but the stream's even better live. So you can check it out Tuesdays and Thursdays, 6 p.m. Eastern time at twitch.tv/mtggoldfish. Good time to interact, ask some questions, show off some deck lists, and just have some fun. So hope to see you then. Well, play Relic. Play Tide Hollow Sculler. Take Detention Sphere. Pass the turn. So opponent has Snapcaster Terminus, as Khan defines, a Jace. 1-2. Alright. Well, we have Counter Squall. Opponent's going to run out Snapcaster. So we will just crack Relic. Draw a card. Yep. Alright, opponent, what do you got? Do you top deck a counter? Yeah, we gotta get rid of the graveyard there. Shambling Vent. Opponent has Jason Terminus. 1, 2, 3. I'd love to Teferi, but if we Teferi, they can just find a counter with his Kanta. So I think we just Wasteland Strangler. Opponent's gonna his Kanta, see what they find. It's a Cryptic, of course. Cryptic, counter draw. Well, I think we have to counter Squall. This does mean they get to resolve Jace, but we get to kill Snapcaster. Get rid of the Detention Sphere from Sculler. Go attacking. Hit our opponent to 8. Play Shambling Vent, pass the turn. Well, we'll see. They're going to have a Jace, but we can try to beat through it. Hit Jace, hit our opponent. You know there's a Terminus on top. So that's what our opponent's doing next turn. I mean, I guess we just Teferi. Opponent found another counter. Well, pass the turn and get Terminus, I guess. We would give our entire kingdom for a Field of Ruin to get rid of this Escanta. Alright. Board wiped for 1 mana. Oh, opponent also has a Jace, I see. They had a Jace last turn so they could brainstorm it back. Jace gets to brainstorm. I think it's slipping away. This Kanta is just straight up beating us. Well, play Wall of Omens. Draw a card. Well, we're hitting our mana now, unfortunately. Fire up Shambling Vent. Attack Jace. There's the Ghost Quarter. Yup. Grab a Swamp. Play Isolated Chapel. Pass the turn. Opponent is Kanta. We just started off too slow. Opponent finds more Terminuses. Brainstorms with Jays to put back the Terminus. Wouldn't it have been worth it to... Well, we weren't going to get them anyway because of the Ghost Quarter. Opponent finds a Negate. Well, play Colonnade. Opponent's up to 5 cards in hand. Pass the turn. Ops. To the bottom. Draws a card. Ticks up. Gonna target us. Puts a card that we wanted to the bottom. Well, let's run out a Restoration Angel into a counter spell here. I love how you have more viewers than the official Magic stream. I don't think the official Magic stream is still going, is it? Opponent has the counter. Settle the wreckage, not good. Yeah, we're done. Get in with Colonnade. Our opponent has officially gained control of the game. Field of Ruin, yup. Grab our last land. Flooded Strand, and go. Opponent takes up Jace. Yeah, I think it's basically concession time. Opponent is leaving bad cards on top, and we will scoop it up. Do we keep this? And we're probably going to keep this. We can Spell Queller, I mean, assuming we draw land, we can Spell Queller on 3 and then Wasteland Strangler on 4. Ooh. Oh, man, please don't discard the 2 lands. Be good to us, Birdie Good Cree. Okay. I guess that's about even. The settle should be good. Opponent passes. Well, Shambling Vents go. We found a land. Okay, we're working towards the settle. Ugh. Well, we have a path for the Angler. Opponent passing. Well, let's just play Hallowed Fountain, tapped. Pass the turn. Oh man, this is going to work great. We get to Path Gurmag Angler, then Wasteland Strangler, Flame Blade. Wow, there goes all the Goblin lores. Now, let's just Strangler, get rid of Flame Blade, put, I guess just a random land. Pass the turn. And I think we're in pretty good shape now. Fencer. We're probably just going to settle, I assume. Yeah, let's just Isolated Chapel go. Actually, get in with Wasteland Strangler. Maybe we don't even need to settle. I guess we probably should. Pass the turn. We could also just, like, resto. But getting rid of Bloodghast permanently seems nice. Yes, our deck is doing well this game. The Magic odds, I think, like, you just got to come to grips in Magic. It is a high variance game. So sometimes you just don't draw lands, and you just keep a smile on your face, tell your opponent good game, go on to the next one. Huh? Whoa. Opponent. That is very perceptive, opponent. Well, apparently our opponent figured out that settle is a thing. I'm impressed. Bolts Wasteland Strangler. Sure. Well, block the Bloodghast. I mean, we did pass with 4 mana up. Ugh, more bolts. Well, it wasn't the greatest value. At least we got the bolts out of their hand. Gets back Bloodghast. Opponent's out of cards, though. And this is where you see the power. Like, we haven't drawn... Ugh. Bad timing for that. We haven't drawn a relic yet, but this is the matchups. Like, 4 main deck relics is so insane. I guess maybe the problem is our opponent doesn't know our deck, so they see 4 mana, and instead of thinking, oh, Restoration Angel, Venser, they automatically think settle. Collective Brutality. Gonna take our settle. That's fine. I think now our opponent is, since we know they don't have any cards in hand, we can just easily block with Shambling Vet, which is why I think they didn't attack. Before, there was a risk of a Lightning Bolt, but with them being empty-handed, there's no risk to snapping off the block. Wasteland Strangler. I wonder how many basics this deck has. I'll play Field of Ruin. I would like to kill our opponent at some point. I guess we can just Shambling Vent Tidehallow Sculler. I mean, I guess we're just racing. I mean, I guess that's fine. They can't block. They don't have any cards in hand. Fire up Shambling Vet. Bring the battle to them. Hit our opponent. Down to 11. I mean, they're never going to really have cards in hand, so run out Tidehallow Sculler. Pass the turn. Bounce a Bloodghast and eat it with Tidehallow. Alright, Flame Wake. I guess that's annoying. Opponent gets in. Hits us. Ooh, Spell Queller's not bad. Well, let's Wasteland Strangler. Man, our deck feels very well set up for this matchup. Kill the Phoenix. Go attacking. Hit our opponent. Down to 9. Pass the turn. We will Spell Queller essentially anything they cast. Opponent gets in. We take it. Yup. Down to 7. Well, let's still run out Spell Queller. Untap. And I mean, I guess we just go for lethal. Fire up Shambling Vat. And Oppose scoops it up! Taking him down, taking him down! Jace the Mind Sculptor. Well, let's counter Squall. Can't have that resolving. And then Cryptic. Well, I mean, we gotta Spell Queller it. Actually, do we? Huh. We could just let it resolve and then Detention Sphere Jace. I don't like having a Cryptic under the Spell Queller. That leads to Path to Exile blowouts. But I don't really want to let our opponent draw cards either. Actually, yeah. Alright, whatever. Go ahead. Go ahead, you got it. We're going to let it resolve and then just Detention Sphere. I think that this is better. Because we don't have many ways to use Detention Sphere, but we have lots of ways to make use of Spell Queller. So I think I would rather play it this way. It is annoying to let our opponent get a Brainstorm in, but it's not even a great Brainstorm. They don't have a fetch land. Our mana's a little awkward. Do we need to Field of Ruin first? Well, I guess we can still do it later. So let's just Detention Sphere. Get rid of the Jace. Yup. Field of Ruin number 2. We are pretty scared of a Teferi here. Teferi would be pretty bad. And Spell Queller doesn't answer it. Upkeep Field of Ruin. Well, let's exile. Float a mana because it's the right thing to do. Grab an island. Alright. Come on. Please no. No Teferis. Yeah, opponent does want the shuffle. Opponent. I mean, we need extra white and extra blue. Vendilion Click. Well, let's Spell Queller. Opponent's going to Path. Well, exile the Opt. Opponent paths. We get a land. Opponent Vendilion Click. Well, let's blow up the Ghost Quarter. Get a Plains. I think we're going to fight over this. I mean, Viserys here, that's how you say it. I think that's a correct pronunciation. Hey, doing well tonight, Tiller. How are you? All right. Vendilion Click is not resolving. You did tap us out, though. Oh, my lord. All right, Vendilion Click is resolving. Well, we fought the good fight. We're getting all the lands out of our deck. All the lands are out of our deck. This feels like a matchup that should get better after sideboarding. We have a lot of cards that aren't great in our main deck, and a lot of cards that should be better after we sideboard. Opponent keeps a settle. Viscera. Lazav, probably? No. Not Jace. Not Teferi. Opponent was so excited they were casting enduring damage. It's another Jace. This is, I mean, we hit our lands, but this is going similarly to the first time we played against blue-white control. Maybe this is just a bad matchup. We absolutely just stomped Hollowwood. Stomped him into the ground. But now we're the one getting stomped. Wasteland Strangler. Well, play Strangler. Kill the Click. Put Field of Ruin in the graveyard. Crack Relic. Okay. Strangler. Kill your Snapcaster. That's something, I guess. Flooded Strand in the graveyard. Pass the turn. Alright, we're strangling for you, Jace. I hope we have one land left. We're getting low. We do. Exactly one. Well, come on to Teferi or Detention Sphere, I guess, are our main hits. Well, Wall of Omens gives us a redraw. Land. Marsh Flats go. Yup. We're getting close to the scoop point. Close to the scoop point. Alright. Pass the turn, I guess? Huh. Mystic Gate. Opponent's ticking up the Jace. So they have a handful of action, must be. Leaves a card on top. Well, let's Venser. Wow, no counter? Bounce the Jace. Cragmarsh Flats. Whoa! Oh, no lands left. Get in with Venser. Hit our opponent. Resto. Tidal Sculler. Oh no. Opponent. Cryptic? If they Cryptic, we're gonna scoop. Sphinx's Revelation? What is happening? What are they? Oh, Logic not. Alright, we're gonna call it. We know they have Jace, they have the Angel. Yeah, blue-white control has not looked to be our strong suit. Good news is we get to bring in Thought Seizes. We get to bring in Disdainful Strokes, Counter Squalls, and our secret weapon, a million Gonti Lord of Luxuries.
Do you like luxury?
All right, Gonti, it's all up to you. Ooh. Oh, can we do everything? One, we can't. Well, let's Thought Seize. Opponent negates. Gonti. Come on, something good. Give us a Jace. Ugh, well, I guess we're taking a Lyra. That's not a Jace, but it's not the worst. There's the Jace. Ugh. Brainstorms with Jace. Well, maybe we're okay. We do have the Detention Sphere. Well, let's... We're also getting in danger of running out of time. Detention Sphere. Get rid of the wall. Kill the Jace. Yeah, we got a Counter Squall. Kill the Jace, pass the turn. Found it, untaps. Colonnade. Well, we have a Field of Ruin for that. Opponent passes. Oh, play Relic. Go to combat. Attack. Oh, I'm worried about Snapcaster. Get in with Gonti. Opponent down to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's just pass. Hey, see ya, Eric Asylum. Thanks for hanging out. Opponent, Illumination, draws a couple cards. Oh! Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Miracles of Terminus. That's less than ideal. And gets back timely? Oh, God. That's not good. That is very not good. Well, maybe we should have Field of Ruined earlier. Maybe I should have seen that coming. I was thinking that our opponent kind of got us. I was thinking that our opponent would have put back the Terminus, but instead they put it multiple cards down. Well, Crack Relic. Counter Squall is not the worst. Untap. Play Isolated Chapel. Play Lyra. With this blowout, how far back did it set us? Fairly far back. Opponent's going to take our Counter Squall, I assume. Tide Hollow Sculler. Well, thank you, Smith. Oh, no! Oust? You gotta be kidding. Oh, alright, well. Haha! Let's Tide Hollow Sculler. See what's in our opponent's hand. Timely 2 Illuminations. Well, take a Timely. Play Marsh Flats, play Gonti.
Do you like luxury?
Opponent can draw back into their Lyra if they want. They do. So they drew the Lyra and one other card. Cycles Illumination. Alright, give us something good. Opt? Really? That's the best you could do, Gonti, is an Opt? Oh no, Gonti. Gonti! We were hoping for a little bit more than an Opt. Opponent, it's a Lyra. Uh-huh. That's not good. We're going to lose to this Lyra. How did we end up with an Opt? Well, let's Opt. We definitely do not want Godless Shrine. Collective Brutality. Well, play Tide Hollow Sculler. Opponent found a Spell Snare. Kill Vendilion Click. We're going to have to draw, I guess, Teferi? Like, Teferi plus something. We don't have many outs for that. Ugh. Running out of time. Running out of time. Go attacking. Running out of time. We got one turn to draw something. Oh, I can't believe they had Opt and then Illumination to draw it from Arganti. And we don't have many hopes left. Our hopes are getting very small. It's a swamp, and that's the game. Wow. Wow. Good lord. Good lord. I mean, we're staying alive. I don't know if we're favored. I feel like this deck is... It's a weird one. It is a weird deck. There's a Liliana. Ticks up. Well, Crack Relic. 1, 2. I guess we gotta discard Spell Queller and try to attack with Colonnade to kill Liliana. Hope our opponent doesn't have a Path or something. Fatal Push. Yeah, Flicker Wisp could be pretty sweet in this deck. I don't know, this deck is weird. It's done some good things sometimes, but it has not done good things a lot of other times. Gets in with Elemental. Down to 17. What do you think about, like, how much is playing a deck that you've never seen before on stream matter? To you personally. That would actually be a good straw poll. Because I've noticed, like, we've played a lot of the janky decks in Modern. So if we circle back around every once in a while, is that a... Ooh, that worked. Is that a good thing, a bad thing, an indifferent thing? I always wonder about that with content. Like, it used to be way easier to play decks we've never played before, but now that we've been doing this, like, on stream for almost 2 years, on videos for like 3 years, eventually we just play lots of decks. So circling back around might be worth it once in a while. Not that we just, like, play the same decks over and over again, but every once in a while. Opponent. Nahiri, the Harbinger, takes up. Well, good thing we got this Colonnade to hopefully fight these Planeswalkers. Opponent, passing. I don't know why they're not attacking, but opponent passes. Well, same plan. Fire up Colonnade. Attack Nahiri. Pass the turn. Whoa! Oh my goodness. Go Fiesta. Good lord. With a huge donation, $55.55. Just play Tron or buy chess. Oh man, do we have to play Tron at some point? What? All right. Well, I will. Thank you so much, Go Fiesta. That is a huge donation. I very, very much appreciate it. What would you think of a Tron stream? Should we do a Tron stream? Go Fiesta has requested a Tron stream. What would you? I'm gonna actually do a straw poll. You know I hate Tron. With a passion. It is one of my absolute least favorite decks in the Modern format. Bedlam Reveler. Alright. I'm going to put a poll in and see what the people think, Go Fiesta. Thank you again for the donation. That's amazing. Alright. Tron stream. You know my feelings on Tron. You know them. Opponent's just casting the full 8 mana, or almost 8 mana, Bedlam Reveler. Gets in with the token. Well... Crack Relic. Shambling Vent. How do we beat a Bedlam Reveler? How do we beat anything? I mean, if we play turn 3 Karns, we might actually win. I feel like we haven't won on stream in a while. It seems like it's been for like... No. Really? It seems like for the last 2 or 3 weeks we've had decks that just have not been able to really win it all. How's our poll doing? Tron stream ? Oh man, 78% in favor? Oh, you actually want to see me play Tron? Oh no. Oh no. I was not expecting the answer to be yes. Well, Go Fiesta, it looks like maybe you will get your wish. Maybe we will actually do a Tron stream. Alright, Brutality doesn't do a ton. We still have to answer this Bedlam Reveler somehow. Liliana. Did you hear that there will be no basic lands in Guilds of Ravnica? No basic lands in Guilds of Ravnica. A Panharmonicron could be sweet. Opponent, getting in for $1 billion. Yup. Hits us. A Path would be good. We could deal with a Path. We have 2 left. Yes, it's all going to be guild gates. Every pact will have a guild gate in there, or a gate in their basic land slot. And no basic land. Oh, okay. That's very interesting. I was not thinking that we actually would draw a Path, but we did. So let's Fire up Colonnade. Kill Liliana. Watery Grave. Untap down to 7. Tide Hollow Sculler. Just a land. And, alright. Pass the turn. We got a chance! We got a chance! We got a chance! Panner Monotrod could be fun. Mono Red Stuffy Daltrod could also be fun. Opponent. Attacks. Yeah, let's path it. Get it out of here. Thank you so much for the Cheerlord sale. Alright. I mean, the people have spoken. And opponent scoops it up! Alright, we're staying alive. We're staying alive. We gotta win. We gotta win against Mardu Pyromancer. The path off the top. It's a skill game. It's a skill game. Teferi. That's a Teferi. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. That's the card we wanted to see. That is exactly what we wanted to see. All right. So now what are we doing? Opponent has Kolaghan's Command, Liliana in hand. Well, let's attack with Tide Hollow Sculler. Opponent takes it. Do we just let this live? Play... Watery D-Sphere it? We could upkeep path it. That gets them the land next turn. Yeah, let's do that. Let's upkeep. So, play Watery Grave. Pass the turn. Stop on our opponent's upkeep. Path Pyromancer. Untap Teferi. We know they don't have an answer in hand. We know they're 2 cards. All right, what'd you draw, opponent? Please not a Thoughtseize. Opponent's passing. Ooh. Oh, that is an insanely good draw. Oh, that is as good as it gets. Now we get to Teferi and leave up Counter Squall. Oh, that's a great draw. That is what we wanted. Hallowed Fountain untapped. Run out Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. Yes. Is it game? Is opponent scooping it up? Esper Flash? It should be game. Draw with Teferi. Land. Pass the turn. Untap. Untap. Yep, go ahead, opponent. Give us your best shot. What do you got? Opponent kept a risky hand. Got a little unlucky with the Faithless Looting. Faithless Looting, sure. You could do that. Teferi is pretty busted. Tawnos! How are you this fair evening? We're having fun this game. Liliana. Okay, sure. You can Liliana. That's fine. We have Detention Sphere. Opponent's last card is Kolaghan's Command. Kills our Tide Hollow. Gets back a Fatal Push. Yup. Well, let's draw it to Teferi. Settle. Ugh. Well, Detention Sphere. Get rid of Liliana. Yup. Shambling Vet. Pass the turn. Untap, untap. Counter Squall still in hand. Opponent has 2 pretty useless cards. Lingering Souls flashback. Okay. Opponent passing. Well, let's draw with Teferi. Play Isolated Chapel. Pass the turn. Untap 2 lands. And I think we're good. I think we're just good. I think we got there. Opponent. This has been a very fun interactive matchup. That's part of the reason I wanted to play this deck, is it felt like it would be a fun interactive kind of deck. What do you got, opponent? What are you doing with those spirits? Well, yeah, I guess that's fine, sure. Hits Teferi for 2. Teferi is very good. I don't think it's going to get banned in Modern. Run out of Spell Queller. Untap. Can I use Pokemon Energy cards in my deck for basics? I don't think that's technically allowed. Draw with Teferi. You can use them for like tokens or counters or something. Colonnade. Go attacking. Oh man, we might be able to get the Counter Squall win. Opponent's down to 9. We actually have 4 points of burn in our hand. As weird as that sounds. But we have 4 points of burn. 2 damage, get back Kemble. Well, let's Counter Squall. Untap. Yup. So I think that it is significantly worse. So here's the thing. Ooh, Young Pyromancer. Well, that's Spell Queller. What's up, Anorix? And opponent scoops it up! Alright, up to 2-2, which means we're playing for the kids. We're playing for the kids in round number 5. Can we feed the children? It all comes down to this round. If we get the win, then, yeah, The kids are eating. If we don't get the win, well, no food for the kids. All right, this hand is reasonable. We would like to draw a land. A land would be pretty helpful, especially a way to get black mana. Flooded Strand for our opponent. They got the Ether Vial start. The settles are potentially great if we get to them. Mausoleum Wanderer. All right. Come on, land. All right, Marsh Flats. Crack Marsh Flats. Grab a Swamp. Collective Brutality. Kill Mausoleum Wanderer. Pass the turn. All right, we're getting there. Did we get any Tide Hollow Scullers Stranglers? We have once. We haven't gotten as many as I'd like, but we have done it once. Opponent passing. Ooh, all right, there's our relic. Oh, play the Plains. Play Relic of Progenitus. Exile stuff. This is going to turn on Wasteland Strangler, potentially. Pass the turn. I assume our opponent's just flashing into Rattle Chains here. Yep, Rattle Chains. Sure. Opponent. Getting in with Rattle Chains. Yup. Yeah, let's sack Relic. 2 cards should be enough. Isolated Chapel. Ooh, Restoration Angel. Well, play Isolated Chapel. Play Wasteland Strangler. Do you have tricks, opponent? Huge fan Seth, keep up the jank. Hey, thank you, Awesome Possum. Can we play some graveyard deck with Stitcher, Supplier of Vraska, Midnight Reaper? I definitely want to play a deck like that. It reminds me of like an Aristocrats style deck, but with graveyard stuff thrown in, which sounds super fun to me. Opponent cracks. Plains. Whoa. Drog Skull Captain. Okay. Ouch. Opponent passes. Ugh. 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 Man, Rattle Chains is busted. Phantasmal Image on Drog Skull Captain. Not looking too good. Opponent gets in. Well, let's see if they got counters. If they got counters, we're just straight up dead to what I would call the Spirit Nuts. Also, Mausoleum Wanderer just ruins it. Opponent. Explosives on 2. Odd. Well, play an island. You are awesome. I have watched every Commander Clash. Thank you so much, Tarmogoyf. I appreciate the kind words and watching of Commander Clash. Well, all right. Can we get them? Do they have a counter? Do they have a Mausoleum Wanderer? Opponent. I mean, this is it. Attacks, attacks, attacks. Settle you? And they got it. And that's the Spirit Nuts. And that is the game. And the kids are not eating tonight. Man, those were some insane Spirit draws. Well, what did we learn about our deck tonight? And it's interactive, and it did some fun things. We lost to Control twice. We lost to the Spirit deck, and we beat the red-black decks, the graveyard-based decks. Mardu Pyromancer, Hollow One. So, I don't know. I feel like the deck is kind of semi-competitive. It's got some cool tricks and synergies. The overall power level is kind of not super, super high. We're kind of left with a bunch of small things to try to close out the game. So, I don't really know where this fits. So, I mean, I guess it was interesting-ish. It is, if you're going to play a fair deck, I think you want to go very fair. This deck falls kind of like in the weird middle. There's lots of unfair decks, and then we see the hardcore full-on control decks having success, but maybe this deck is a little bit too fair, but not controlling enough to beat the unfair decks. So it finds itself in this weird middle ground, but I don't know. It plays a lot of cool cards. There's some cool tricks and synergies, so I'm glad we tried it. It wasn't insane, but good news is thanks to Thanos and his generous donation, and also Goat Fiesta, we're going to wrap up tonight with some treasure chest openings, which means I got to buy more tickets. I guess I just need to buy a ton of tickets at some point. So, all right, give me 1 minute. I'm going to run a quick ad, a 1-minute ad while I'm trying to get these tickets, and then we will close things out tonight with our donation treasure chest opening, the Quest for Nexus. So I will be right back in just a minute with some tickets so we can open up some treasure chests. So be right back. I think that brings us to the end for tonight, boys and girls. So if you're in Syracuse this weekend, maybe I will run into you. That would be super fun. If you're not in Syracuse, well, I will be around. We will be doing spoiler videos, Much Brews, Panharmonicon weeks, tons of sweet stuff coming up. So keep an eye out for that. Quick reminders on the way out the door. Replay, that's where you can find all the old streams, including this one going up tomorrow. If you want to check out any of the openings, any of our Esper Flash stuff going on. Normal YouTube, there's a Goldfish Gladiators tonight. Tomorrow, Commander Clash. There are spoiler videos, Panharmonicon week, all that. And one last shout out to the sponsor of tonight's stream, probably better known as Ridge Wallet, makers of slim front pocket wallets out of carbon fiber and titanium. Check them out at ridgewallet.com. Get 10% off with the cold Goldfish. And with that, everyone, I think we're at the end of tonight's stream. So I love you all. You are amazing. Have a wonderful weekend, whether you're playing Magic or doing other stuff. I will be back here on Tuesday for another one. So until then, you have just a wonderful weekend. And yeah, I will see you on Tuesday. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.